Hello, friends. My name is Christian Fedor, otherwise known as Chili Flores as well, because I'm a musician, visual artist all of my life. If you are having difficulties hearing me or understanding my accent, since English is not my first language, I apologize. Maybe in the future I'll be able to do this a lot better when I'm kind of used to it. Even though I've done lectures on my UFO experiences since I've had them all of my life, as well as my near-death experience, which is interconnected with my ET experiences. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been seeing a lot of people lately speaking about the theory that was well, let's put it into context first. The Far Side Institute, run by Mr. Brown, uh, if you are aware of remote viewing or know what that is, and you would know who I'm talking about. Um, they've done I guess, a project or a movie, whatever you want to call it, in regards to, with a focus on uh, the theory of the prison planet, which, for a lack of a better word, would be run by what is known as the Archons, which it's supposed to mean the ruler, the emperors, the controllers, the overseers, as well as, I guess, um, the watchers. That's like comics. Anyways, as I said, I've had many sightings all of my life. I've even had an implant by the tall white, what they are known as the doctors, or the great doctors, which are far taller than humans, very skinny like skeletons. Their eyes are different to the normal gray ET, or gray, whatever you want to call them. Uh, yeah, I've got an implant. I also had X-rays, which I didn't want to take until I decided that it was time, because I saw a video of a woman being having them surgically extracted from her feet, which is where I've got them. Now, that was a big deal for me as well. Now, the thing is that, um, well, my feeling about Prison Planet, I'm up in the air. Simply, I haven't seen the video of the Far Side Institute. I saw their preview or their trailer, but there's people already talking about it, and they don't seem to really make heads or tails of what the Prison Planet is. To me, and honestly speaking, as someone who's had near death experiences, so I have had an experience out there. Plus, I've had a lot of um, astral projections. Some people may know them as that. It's similar to remote viewing, except you are there. I guess it's an elevated, higher form of remote viewing. But you got to understand the following: if you do not know anything about the phenomena of people who have UFO sightings or experiences, and we are known as the experiencers by the UFO research community. Um, the thing is that uh, I'm aware of things beyond. Let's just put it that way: beyond the normal scope of the research, because of the fact that I've had these experiences all of my life. And I do mean that, and they are still happening. Right? Some people have difficulty internalizing these experiences with their personal lives. They have more, I guess, more routine-based lives, and I'm an artist, so I get to sort of express whatever angst gets built up due to these experiences. So I have an outlet, a valve, which other people do not have. So I would say my mental health, which is very important, um, is not as impacted as that of some other experiences that I've met. And yeah, unfortunately, mental health is one of those issues in this phenomena that has to be looked at quite, um, you know, in depth because there's in depth because there's a lot of uh, lies going around and the spread of this deception, which in fact the ETs do use. They get people obsessed. And come to think of it, a lot of people who have experiences or are lifelong connected with the experiences, such as me, we have very intense personalities, right? This is without a shadow of a doubt. Now, again, having said that, this is going to be about the theory of the prison planet run by the Archons, aka the gray aliens, or their controllers, which are white, and they are known as Orion. I am connecting the thought that these taller entities, the controllers of the little grays, are actually from Orion, and they have 6 fingers. Now, prison planet. Some beings, I would say, and this is my take, okay, very important now. My take is that some of the spirits that are here, such as me, are also ET, because I know this. Okay? I know the spirit that is speaking to you, or the consciousness that is right now encapsulated by the human fog, or let's just say I'm wearing human biological vessel to be on this planet so that I can explore this planet, kind of like an astronaut suit. It's human, right? But the operator or was not exactly from this planet or from a different space-time dimension. Now, that I know I am. I don't know about other people because I've had the experiences that prove it to me. And how did I arrive at those particular experiences? Through intense meditation and astral projection. Okay? It is similar to what happens when in the movie The Matrix, Neo is told by Morpheus that the image that they see of themselves is a residual memory that the Matrix uses to manifest your body. Now, it is a very similar what would you call it, mechanism that occurs there where you can discover what you actually look like in spirit form. But the thing is this, when you rise up, and this I know through, this is theoretical though, cannot tell unless I die and come back, even though I did that when I was 7 years old. Anyways, I saw my whole life, and I saw that the entities were in my life, made me remember what I didn't want to remember. Okay, that's the near-death experience. Allowed me to remember what I had decided to not remember because it was very shocking and very stressful, very painful as well. Now, prison planet again. This theory may be somewhat true, but not for all human beings. Reason being because I'm talking for myself, that I know I am an ET entity. I don't know why I'm here or why I'm locked on planet Earth. I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually gifted artistically. And lo and behold, It is very difficult for me to be able to express my creativity on this planet, even though I'm up there um, in this artistic skill. And I'm not bragging. Also, another thing you gotta know is that most of the people who have ET experiences were very clairvoyant. And it may be that that particular aspect of our personalities is a no for humans here. By saying that, I think it is imperative that humans remain, as I say, dumbed down in terms of being able to project ourselves away from our physicality so that we know what is out there. Okay, so having said that, I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the prison planet idea or theory. If you have any questions, just text me. I mean, comment. Okay, cheers. I may do this again. I don't know. I just don't like it, but I guess some of us need to spread what we know because of, I guess, prison planet.